gonna get started. You're just gonna come into a comfortable seat. Just sitting up nice and tall, allow the shoulders to relax down your back. You're welcome to close your eyes and just let your palms rest on your knees. Start to notice your breath. Become aware of your heartbeat. Just take this moment to check in with your body. Notice where you feel any aches or pains, any tightness. Just become aware of those spaces. I'll apologize in advance if you hear any dog barking. Unfortunately, with the home practice, there's going to be distractions. That's the whole point of yoga here, is to just be able to tune those out. Just to let them go. Just keep all that focus inward. Just focus on what you're doing on your mat. And now to help clear the mind and settle the body, we're going to do a little breathing exercise here. We'll be inhaling and exhaling for a count of 4. So just follow along with me here. Breathing in through your nose. Begin to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. And then exhale out your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold. And then exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold. And exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that going. Count to yourself. Even breath in through the nose. Hold at the top. And an even breath out your nose. Keep that going. Use that focus. Now let go of the counting, but continue to take that steady breath, just in and out. While sticking with your breath, start to roll out the neck. Just slowly rolling your head from one shoulder and then over to the other. Just a nice fluid movement. eyes closed, or maybe blink them open. Take a deep breath in here, reach both arms up to the sky, stretch up through the fingertips. On your exhale, bring your hands together at your hearts. Again, inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, inhale, reach up. This time on your exhale, right hand comes down to your side. Take a little stretch to the right. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lean forward. Belly towards your thighs. Sweep those arms around in front of you and move into a side stretch to your left. Inhale. And then again, exhale, lean forward. Sweep those arms around. Stretch to the right. Following your breath here, exhale, lean forward. Inhale, reach and stretch. Just move back and forth your pace. And then do one more stretch on each side. Once you've evened that out, we'll just meet back in the center. Hands can come together right at your heart. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, lean forward. Make your way into tabletop. Onto the hands and knees. Spread out through all 10 fingertips. Shoulders are over your wrist, hips over your knees. On your inhale, let your belly drop, chest forward, lift your chin. As you exhale, round through your upper back, drop your tailbone, chin to chest. Again, inhale, belly drops, lift the chin. Exhale, round, push away from your mat. Follow your breath here, just move back and forth. Feel free to add in any extra movement, maybe rocking side to side or forward and back, just whatever movement feels good in your body. Just return back to a neutral spine. We're going to do some circles for the hips here. So you're going to take your right leg, keep it bent. Bring that right knee up to your chest and then circle it around. Big, slow circles here, no need to rush. Then go ahead and go the other direction. And then one more big circle all the way around. And then you're going to straighten that right leg back behind you. Lift it off your mat. You're flexing that right foot, pushing out through that right heel. Take an inhale here, lift the chest. And then on your exhale, round your upper back and pull that knee in towards your chest. Again, inhale, straighten that leg, lift the chest. Exhale, knee to nose, round through the upper back. 2 more times, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose and round. Good, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen your leg back behind you. And exhale back to tabletop. Let's do that same thing on the other side. Start with those big circles with that left leg. Knee to chest, and then circle it around. Slow, big circles here. And then go the other direction. One more circle all the way around. And then straighten that leg back behind you. Toes point down towards your mat. You're trying to press that heel into the wall behind you. Take an inhale, open up through the chest. And then exhale, round knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen, lift the chest. Exhale, round knee to nose. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen that leg behind. Exhale, back to tabletop. You're going to bring your big toes together, knees out wide. Sit back into a child's pose. Melt the chest down, arms reach towards the front of your mat. Take a few deep breaths right here. If at any point within this practice you're needing a little extra rest, you can always drop down into child's pose at any moment. On your next inhale, rise back up to tabletop. Knees come under the hips. Curl those toes under and go ahead and make your way to down dog. Send those hips up to the sky. Our first down dog here. Just pedal out those feet. Drop one heel and then the other. Deep breath in, look towards the top of your mat. Nice bend in your knees. On your exhale, slowly step those feet up to meet your hands. Coming into a forward fold, let there be a good bend in the knees. Arms can either dangle or grab onto those elbows and just sway a little side to side. You can shake your head, yes and no. Then pressing into those feet. As you inhale, slowly start to stand all the way up. Arms reach up to the sky, palms come together overhead. On your exhale, bring your hands together at your heart. Inhale, reach up top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, just rise up halfway. Keep a nice flat back. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to a plank. Nice and strong here. Hips are in line with your heart. Shoulders over wrist. Engage the quads. Pull that belly button up to your spine. At any point, you could always let those knees drop down first. But take an inhale, and on your exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Top of the feet, press into your mat. On your inhale, lift your chest for cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes and make your way to down dog. Take a few breaths here. You can continue to pedal out those feet. On your exhale, make your way to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach those arms up tall, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, step back to your plank. Again, you can always let those knees drop down first, but hug those elbows in and lower all the way to your belly. Point the feet. Top of those feet, press down into your mat. Inhale, up for cobra. Exhale, release, curl those toes. Make your way to down dog. This time in your down dog, on your inhale, raise that right leg up to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, you're opening up to the right. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bring your knee up to your nose. Hold it up there, push away from your mat. And then gently step your foot between the hands. Let that back knee come down. On your inhale, lift your chest. Arms reach overhead, palms together. Maybe a tiny, tiny back bend. Take an inhale. On your exhale, hands come to your mat. Straighten that front leg, lift those toes, half split. As you inhale, return back to your low lunge. Curl those back toes and just step it back. Down dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up top. Bend the knees, stack the hips. You're opening up to the left side of the room. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it up. Pull that belly button in. Gently step between the hands. Back knee lowers. Deep breath in as you reach up for your low lunge. Palms overhead. Gently push those hips forward and down. Tiny back bend. Inhale. Exhale, hands to match. Straighten that front leg, flex that foot. Half split. As you inhale, come back to your low lunge. Curl those toes. Step it back. Down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead, palms together, and exhale, hands to hearts. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, step back to your plank. Lower all the way to your belly. Your choice, either inhale for cobra or maybe upward facing dog, straightening those arms, thighs come off your mat. Chest forward, shoulders back. Take an inhale. And then exhale, we'll all meet in down dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, raise your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Hold it up there, strong core. Gently step your foot between your hands. Keep your back knee lifted. Press into those feet and rise up tall into crescent. So hips and shoulders are pointing towards the front of your mat. Watch that front knee, keep it behind your toes. Allow those palms to come together. Again, maybe a tiny back bend, lift the chest and chin. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, you're going to hinge forward, airplane those arms back. Good, inhale, lift the chest, reach up to the sky. 2 more times. Exhale, hinge forward, reach back. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reach up tall. Good, exhale, hands to your mat. Step back to plank. Your choice here, either drop belly to cobra, or maybe this time lower halfway chaturanga. Hug those elbows. Inhaling to upward facing dog. And exhale, we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up tall. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it up there. Good, gently step between the hands. Back knee stays lifted. Root those feet down as we inhale and rise up into crescent. It's okay to have a little bend in your back knee. Again, keep that front knee behind your toes. Try and bring those palms together overhead. Bend a little deeper, open up through the chest. Take an inhale. On your exhale, hinge forward, airplane those arms back. Inhale, lift the chest, reach up tall. Exhale, forward, reach those arms back. Inhale, lengthen up. One more time, exhale, forward. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, hands to mat, step back to plank. Your vinyasa here, or at any point you can head straight to down dog. Listen to what your body needs. From your down dog, inhale, raise your right leg up tall. Exhale, step between your hands, pivot on your back foot, and we'll rise up to a warrior two. Again, keep that front knee behind your toes. Lengthen your tailbone down so you don't want to stick your butt up. From here, press into those feet. Inhale, straighten that front leg, reach those arms up to the sky. And then exhale, bend, arms come back down, parallel with the floor. Two more times, inhale, straighten, reach up tall. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend, keep those legs where they are. Inhale, up and back, reverse warrior. On your exhale, cartwheel those hands down, step back to plank. Your vinyasa here, belly to cobra, or chaturanga up dog, or head straight to down dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up tall. Exhale, step it through, pivot that back foot, rise up, warrior two. Keep that head over your heart, hard over the hips. Take an inhale, straighten that front leg, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, bend, arms back down. Inhale, straighten, reach up tall. Exhale, bend, one more time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse. And exhale, cartwheel those hands. Step back to your plank, your vinyasa, just follow your breath. Take an inhale, raise that right leg up tall. Exhale, step through, pivot that back foot. Inhale, warrior two. This time, just straighten that front leg. On your exhale, roll that right hand down that right leg into triangle. As you inhale, you're going to rise back up. Reach that left arm up to the sky. Again, exhale, roll down. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Bend your front leg, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel those hands, step back to plank, your vinyasa. Inhale, raise your left leg up tall. Exhale, step it through. Inhale up, warrior two. Straighten that front leg. On your exhale, roll that left hand down that left leg triangle. Good, inhale, stand up, right arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back up, warrior two. Reach up and back, reverse. And exhale, cartwheel those hands back to your plank, your vinyasa, or straight to down dog. When you get to down dog, your choice, either take 3 breaths in down dog or lower down, 3 breaths in child's pose. On your next inhale, if you're in child's pose, make your way back to down dog. We're gonna put this flow all together now. Take an inhale, raise your right leg up tall. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up to crescent, hips point to the front of your mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, airplane those arms back. Inhale, reach up tall. One more time, exhale forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend, arms down. Inhale, straighten, reach up tall. Exhale, bend. Just straighten your front leg. And exhale into your triangle. Inhale, rise back up, left arm reaches a little taller. Exhale, roll down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale back up, warrior two. Reach up and back, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel those hands to your mat. Step back to plank, your vinyasa. You're doing good. We got one more side here. Inhale, raise that left leg up tall. Exhale, step through. Inhale, up, crescent. Take an inhale, reach a little taller. Exhale, hinge forward, reach those arms back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back up to crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg, reach those arms up. Exhale, bend and lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend, straighten that front leg. Lower that left hand down into triangle. Inhale, stand back up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up, warrior two. Reach up and back, reverse. And exhale, cartwheel those hands. Step back to plank. Last vinyasa here. We're going to be making our way into pigeon pose. If this pose really is not accessible for you, then go ahead and just take a child's pose, okay? Otherwise, from your down dog, take an inhale, raise that right leg up tall. Bend your knees, stack your hips, opening up to the right. Deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to bring your knee just behind your right wrist. Shin comes down to your mat. Your back leg stays straight. Top of that back foot presses into your mat. If you want a little support underneath that right hip, you could always place a block or like a folded up blanket underneath the right hip for a little support. Otherwise, you can stay right here, lifting up through the chest, or maybe melt it forward, down to your mat. Again, if this is really uncomfortable and just not accessible for you, then you're more than welcome to just stay in your child's pose. Wherever you are though, just come back to your breath. Breathe into those tight spaces in your body. Go ahead and take one more round of breath. Feet folded forward, start to lift the chest. Walk those hands back in line with your knee. Curl those back toes under. Make your way to down dog. If you took that child's pose, come up to down dog as well. Shake those legs out. Let's try the other side. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, opening up to the left. Deep breath in. On your exhale, bring your knee just behind your left wrist. Shin comes down to your mat. Take a look behind you, back leg is straight, top of the foot presses down. Again, you can always take that folded up blanket right underneath that left hip. Take an inhale, either stay right here or gently fold forward. Take one more round of breath. You fold it forward. Walk those hands back in line with your knee. Wherever you are, let's all meet back in our down dog. You can shake those legs out. Get one last good down dog stretch. And then very gently lower those knees down to your mat. And we're going to come into a seat. We're going to do just one last tiny bit of work here before we really slow it and cool it down. So have those feet in front of you. I'm going to give you a lot of options, just kind of depending on what you want from your practice tonight. So you can always leave those heels on the floor, maybe lean back a little bit. You could always reach your arms out in front. We'll be doing different variations of boat pose here, so you always want to keep that core engaged. Pull that belly button to your spine to protect the low back. Allow the shoulders to relax down away from the ears. Another option here is to grab onto the back of your thighs and lift those feet off your mat. But this is going to be a little bit of an easier version here. Core isn't working as much, but you still want to keep it engaged. If you're looking for just something a little easier, you can hang out right here. If you do want to fire up that core, work those abs a little bit. Maybe reach those arms out in front of you. You can even straighten one leg and then the other. Or maybe try and straighten both. Wherever you are, we're just going to hold it here 3 full breaths. full breath in. On your exhale, gently lower those feet down. Let those hands come behind you. Take a moment, just windshield wiper those knees. Awesome job. All right, one last thing to work that core. I want you to scoot forward on your mat just a little bit here. I want you to try and keep those feet glued down to the ground. Reach those arms out in front of you, engage that core, and then very slowly with control, start to lower down towards your mat, but nice and slow. Should only be about halfway now. Keep those feet pressing down, pull that belly button in, lower in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Reach those arms overhead, straighten those legs, full body stretch. And then let your arms come at your sides. Bend the legs, feet press into your mat. We'll move into a bridge. On your inhale, start to peel that low back off your mat, lifting up those hips. You can either keep the arms at your sides or clasp the hands together under the low back. Shoulder blades come together. You're lifting up through your chest. Engage your inner thighs. Take one more round of breath. If you clasp those hands, release them, and very slowly lower all the way back down. Take a moment here, just windshield wiper those knees back and forth. Let your knees come back to center. Left leg straightens out onto your mat. Hug that right knee into your chest. Just hold it here. Circle out that right ankle, one direction, and then the other. And then you're going to clasp your hands around the back of that right thigh. Straighten that right leg up to the sky. You can keep those hands around the thigh, or maybe you can reach them up towards your calf. But just try and keep that upper body relaxed. Keep your head on your mat. Maybe point and flex that right foot. Then go ahead and bend back into that right leg. You can stay right here or take a twist over to the left. Leg goes across the body. Right arm reaches out to the right. You can either turn your head to look past those right fingertips or just keep your gaze straight up towards the sky. Take that twist, slowly return back to center. Let your right leg straighten out. Hug your left knee in. Hold it here and just circle out that right ankle. Or sorry, left ankle. And then clasp those hands around the back of the left thigh. Straighten that leg up to the sky. Stay here. Or maybe you can reach towards the back of your calf. Again, you can point and flex that left foot. Try and keep that upper body relaxed. Begin to bend back into that left leg. Stay right here or take that twist over to your right. Leg across the body. Left arm reaches out to the left. Again, either look past those left fingertips. Just keep that head looking straight up to the sky. Took that twist, slowly come back to center. Hug both knees into your chest, either grabbing onto your shins or the back of the thighs. But try and lift the head and neck or head and shoulders off your mat. Give yourself a big hug. Maybe rock a little side to side. And then let those feet come back down. Bound angle here, let those knees drop out wide, soles of the feet come together. Go ahead and let both palms rest over your belly. Maybe let those eyes close. Taking deep breaths. Allow your exhales to become longer than your inhales. Right here a little longer, or if there's any other final movements or stretches you feel your body needs, go ahead and take those now before we allow ourselves to completely relax. you begin to feel ready, just release everything to your mat. Let your arms rest at your sides. Let the feet flop out to the side. Just take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just allow your body to soften and relax. Let your breath become natural. Quiet your mind. Just give yourself this gift, this moment of complete stillness as we come to our final pose, Shavasana. breath in, reach both arms overhead, full body stretch. And then slowly roll onto one side while keeping those eyes closed. Just push yourself up to a comfortable seat. You can bring your hands together at your heart. Just like in the beginning now, check in with your body. Notice how you feel now compared to when you first stepped on your mat. Notice how your body and mind feels. Just let that soak in. And now let's take one final breath here all together. So begin to take a deep breath in through your nose and just exhale it all out your mouth. Allow your chin to drop down towards your chest. You can take your time here. Whenever you feel ready, you can blink your eyes open. Thank you for joining me here this evening. Namaste.